Hey everybody, it's Ricardo, and I am here at Tokyo Game Show, and I get the chance to talk to Akiko Ito, who's producer on Mega Man Universe. Now, this is a game we've heard a lot about, but here at TGS, we've finally been able to play it, and it's a very different take on Mega Man, so I'm very curious to hear from you how the idea came about and what we're seeing here at TGS.
We wanted to create something incredibly new with the Mega Man universe. We had sort of going back to the roots with 9 and 10, and that kind of gave the series a new freshness to it that it was kind of lacking a little bit before we released those games. But with this game, Mr. Inafune, he just went back and he said, what can I do to surprise the fans?
A huge component of it is obviously the, customization and creation aspect of it, but will there be like a proper Mega Man kind of experience in there that is, clear this many bosses, take out Dr. Wily, like story driven?
Of course you can. We totally have included a story-driven version of the game as well.
Now, this has been very Mega Man focused from the stuff that we've seen so far, so we haven't seen any of the supporting cast, like Roll or even Rush, and I'm just wondering how many familiar faces will we see in the game besides Mega Man?
Our point in this particular demo was just to drive home the idea that we don't have just one Mega Man in this game. We have 3 or 4 or 10 Mega Mans in this game. So in this demo version, for example, we have 3 different Mega Mans that you can choose from to play with. As we develop the game further, we'll be including different characters from the series, and we hope that people will look forward to seeing the different characters as they get revealed.
Now, can you talk to us about the 3 Mega Man that we see that are of the traditional variety, like the standard blue outfit? You've got the Inafune version, you've got the one specific to this game, and then you've got the really terrible looking one from the box art. Why did you choose those, and will we see one that's very kind of more pixelated, like the very original?
Of course, we wanted to do a whole new redesign of Mega Man just specifically for this game. But then, there were a lot of fans of Mega Man who might just be like, no, we don't really like this one. We like the Inafune style. So we included the Inafune style because, we have longtime series fans who are very part and partial and very in love with the old design. But then, as a third choice, we were like, well, up to this point, we've kind of used the bad box Mega Man as sort of a joke, and we wanted to actually give him some legit weight, and so we were like, okay, well, let's include him in this game.
Now, in terms of customization, I was looking at the character select screen, and every character kind of has different properties for kind of jumping and moving and running and whatnot. But there seem to be slots for weapons, slots for items, and chip slots as well. Can you kind of explain to us how that system is going to work?
Well, as you mentioned, there are definitely a lot of different ways you can customize Mega Man. We have 4 different body parts that you can customize. You can customize his head, his arms, his torso, and his legs. And along with those, you mentioned the chips. You can fit up to 4 different chips on your Mega Man, and so what the chips can do is they can add additional power to your boost, your buster, or they can make you stronger and jump higher. So these are various different skills that you can add on to your Mega Man. Now, just because you can make a Mega Man that can jump super high, that doesn't mean this is like the best Mega Man ever, because there are some stages where jumping high may not be an advantage at all.
Now, we've talked about some of the pieces that you can use to customize your Mega Man. Obviously, the stuff from bosses makes sense as to how you're going to collect it. You're obviously going to defeat them and earn it. But in terms of some of the more classic Capcom characters, in one of the original trailers, it was hinted at that there was going to be possibly a Street Fighter style, Mega Man and a Ghouls and Ghosts style Mega Man. Are you able to tell us how or what we're going to be able to get those from?
So, as you saw in the trailer, for example, we can match up different parts. And so what we're hoping to do is that we'll make different parts that are customizable to each, infused with each different skill from each different kind of character. So, for example, like if you wanted to swap out your arms with Arthur's arms, you want to be able to throw like lances like Arthur does in Ghosts and Goblins. So because each part is separate and you can put them on your character separately, you can mix and match your different skills together. And we're hoping that this customization will allow you to play Mega Man in all these different variety of ways.
Now, for fans that really want to make and share their own levels and worlds, can you kind of explain to us how the sharing aspect is going to work? Is it just going to be one-to-one, or is it going to be something that's more along the lines of Little Big Planet, where anybody can just browse all the content that's available?
this would be less one-on-one, and it's more like we'll have a game central server where people can upload their maps. So for example, I can upload a map and call up my friend and say, hey, I uploaded a map. And then that person, my friend, can download the map. But it's not just between two people who know each other. For example, anyone can go up there, look at what's on the server, and then download whatever they feel like and whatever they like. In addition, we're planning to perhaps build some sort of system where you can follow a particular creator. So let's say you really like the maps that fan A creates. So you can kind of follow fan A and then download new maps from fan A.
All right, well, one of the things that fans definitely want is for this game to come out. So do you want to let us know when and where people will be able to get it?
It's for Xbox 360 and for PS3, but we can't really announce a release date right now.
Well, thank you very much, Ito-san. Well, there you go. That is your first look at Mega Man Universe here from Tokyo Game Show. Be sure and check back on the site for more.